What's going on, guys? It's Manga Hunter here, and today I'm going to be doing my manga haul for the month of October. So I have a nice cup of hot tea, and I got a lot of new volumes, a lot of new series, and a lot of series that are new to me. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So the first volume I got is The Promised Neverland, Volume 12. Promised Neverland is a series that I quite enjoy, and there's a lot of suspense, a lot of good characters, and a really interesting plot. And I like the direction it's going, and I love the art on this cover. The next volume I got is Comey Can't Communicate, Volume 3. I have not read the second volume, but I read the first one and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really funny, had a lot of good laughs, and I expect to get more out of this series. So there's that. Next, we have My Hero Academia Volume 21. First of all, I'm loving this cover. I don't know if I like this one more than Volume 20 with Midoriya looking like Luke Skywalker, but nonetheless, this is an awesome cover. It's a series I really love. The current arc is not my favorite, but I'm still getting a lot of enjoyment out of it. Next, we have a new series, and that is No Guns Life. So No Guns Life is kind of a cyberpunk noir series where the main character has a gun for his head. Really thick signature edition from Viz, as you can tell, and really interesting. I really like the first volume, and I will definitely be picking up more of these as they come out, so I would recommend it, guys. Next up, we have another new series, and that is The Way of the House Husband. As soon as I got this, I finished it all in one sitting. I thought this book was hilarious, with a lot of good laughs, and the art is really awesome as well. It's pretty skinny for a signature volume, which kind of disappointed me, but still really high quality volume, a lot of good humor that really landed for me, and it is without a doubt a series I'm going to continue to pick up as well. Probably my second favorite new series that I got, and my new favorite is coming up next. The next series I picked up is Beastars Volume 1 and Volume 2. So for those of you who are subscribed, you'll know that I recently did a review on Beastars, and I'm absolutely adoring this series. I think the first two volumes are fantastic. The characters are really, really well made, really interesting, and I'm a big fan of the art as well, even though it's kind of different, but I'm really enjoying the series, and I wish they were coming out sooner. But the anime is coming out. I actually think the first episode's out already, if I'm not mistaken. But guys, please check this out if you have the opportunity, because I'm really loving this series. The next series I got is To Your Eternity, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, 4. So To Your Eternity is written by the same mangaka that wrote A Silent Voice, which, for those of you who know me, know it's one of my favorite series. And the movie is, in fact, my favorite movie. So I love the mangaka's previous work, and I decided I'd go ahead and give this series a try. I've only read the first volume, but I really enjoyed it. The art style is very similar to A Silent Voice, if you've read that. But the first volume got really gripped me emotionally, and it's a very unique story, I will say. So for those of you who have read it, it's about a mystical being that has the ability to transform into any other being. So it goes from being like a wolf to a human, but really interesting so far. It's gripped me, and I'm going to continue reading them and picking these up because I think there's a lot of potential with this series. The next series I got is Delicious in Dungeons Volume 1 through 4. So I kind of wanted to pick up like a more lighthearted series. And I really do like dungeon crawlers. Like I really like Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? I just kind of like that whole concept. And I don't really have I don't really have any cooking mangas in my collection, so I figured this would be a good one to pick up, and I found a really good deal on it. I read the first volume, and I did enjoy it. I didn't love it, but I'm going to keep reading them because I enjoyed it enough, and I think the characters are funny. It did get a decent amount of laughs out of me, which I appreciate. But I think there's some good potential with this series. I like the art, and I like the characters as well. So I'd recommend this one. My next pickup is Radiant Volume 3 through 7. So Radiant is a currently ongoing shonen written by Tony Valente, which I believe is a French mangaka, if I'm not mistaken. But I read the first volume a while back ago, or the first two volumes like maybe a year ago, and I really enjoyed them. But I wanted to like let the series flesh out, or not flesh out, but I wanted to let it grow before I picked it up, just because I had a lot of ongoing series that I was currently picking up, and so kind of let this one grow out before I bought a decent amount. But the first two volumes that I read, I really enjoyed. I thought the main character had a lot going for him, was a really likable guy, a lot of good humor, and I also thought the whole magic system within the world and the combat was very entertaining, especially for a shonen. So you guys can kind of just tell from a bit of the art that it's kind of a more unique style. You can tell with like the eyes. The eyes look a bit different than common shonens today, but I really enjoyed it, guys. And I haven't read these yet that I picked up, but I'm really excited to hop back into this series because from what I read, I really did enjoy it. The next series I picked up was Eden Zero Volumes 2 through 4. So I grabbed the first volume similar to Radiant a while ago and wanted to let it grow out a little bit because I enjoyed it a decent amount. And once I found these for a really good price, and I went ahead and read all four of them and really enjoyed it, in all honesty. It's the same manga as Fairy Tail. So there's kind of like a little peek at the art. Nothing too deep about this series, if I'm being honest, but good humor. It's kind of stupid humor, so if you have to be in the mood for that. But I do like the character designs. I've always liked the character designs of Fairy Tail as well. I like the character designs. I hear it's really similar to Fairy Tail. So if that's a series you hate, then I don't think there's enough to differentiate this from that. But I enjoyed it. Gave me good laughs, and I thought it was an entertaining read, to say the least. So these next few volumes coming up to the end of the haul are what I'm most excited about picking up this month. And the first one being Planet Test, I believe, by Makoto Yukimura, who is also the creator of my favorite series, Vinland Saga. I pretty much just wanted to support Yukimura while I'm waiting for Volume 11 of Vinland Saga to come out, so that's why I picked this volume up. I hear the series is pretty enjoyable and entertaining as well. I have not read it yet. I'm going to wait until I can find the second volume, but excited for this. It's also a nice quality book, too. And speaking of Yukimura, the next volumes I picked up was Volume 9 of Vinland Saga, which was an absolutely fantastic volume. For those of you who know me, know that Vinland Saga, it's not even a competition. It is my favorite series without a doubt. I love everything about it. And this volume was really, really great. Introduced a new character, Hild, I believe her name is. Or Hild was actually introduced at the very end of Volume 8. So here's her character right here. But really get an insight into her character. And you kind of get to see the tangible effect that Thorfinn's past has had on other people, specifically with Hild. And it's cool to see how Thorfinn is challenged with some mistakes of his past face to face rather than just having to live with the guilt. He actually sees people who he's affected. So we also get back introduced to Thorkel, who I've been missing. And honestly, there's not much I can say more about Vinland Saga that hasn't been said. Seriously, my favorite series, and I really hope everyone who's watching this has read it. And I also picked up Volume 10, which was fantastic as well. I really like the direction the story's going. It's crazy that every volume does not dip in quality with Vinland Saga. And Thorfinn's character progression is it's top notch. It's my favorite and honestly an entertainment. So guys, I highly recommend it. Volume 10 was fantastic as well. And now, guys, for my last pickup of the month, which is what I'm by far the most excited about, which is pretty crazy considering I also got some more Vinland Saga. But I found an amazing deal on this, guys, and immediately pulled the trigger because of how great of a deal it was. There's a lot of volumes, so I'm not going to go through every cover, but I picked up volumes 1 through 34. Yes, guys, not complete, but very close to where Berserk is currently at right now. And guys, I found such a good deal on this. So if you've been following my channel, you know I've been picking up the deluxe editions of Berserk, but I was honestly sick of waiting for them to come out. I was so invested into the story after the second deluxe with the Golden Age arc, I believe is the name, starting. And guys, I'm 12 volumes in, and I'm officially a Berserk lover. The Golden Age arc is just, it's as good as everybody makes it out to be. The character development of Guts and Griffith and Casca are just amazing, and you really get to empathize with Guts as a person and see, you're introduced to him and you see how angry and standoffish he is, but then you really get to see the breakdown of him as a person and why he is the person he is today. And I'm not going to go too in depth with it just because I think I'm going to do a review on the series once I finish the Golden Age arc, just because I really think the series deserves it and I'm loving it. But I'm just going to show off a couple covers that I think were really cool. I'm not nowhere near this volume. So that's it, guys. It's going to consist of everything I got this month. Again, another crazy month, but I found some awesome deals. Who knows? Maybe found my new potential favorite series. Probably not, because I love Vinland Saga so much, but we're seriously loving Berserk. Honestly, everything I picked up this month, I'm really enjoying. I think everything's probably going to find a permanent spot in my collection. And yeah, guys, I really appreciate you watching. And let me know if there's anything that I got this month that you got excited about, or anything that you picked up that you were like, Sam, why the heck did you pick this up? This sucks. I'm also excited to hear what you guys picked up. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.